What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, something that I happened to come across. Now, there was a couple of videos that I wanted to do, and I spoke about two particular things, which you guys will see soon. Um, there's something that I saw, and this is not something that's all over the boxing news. Okay, this is something that's in the comment sections of certain videos. Now, I don't like to give like to certain channels when they especially well when they bring negativity. I don't want to give light to what they're doing because even to check in just to read it to see it, um, you're giving these guys views and they don't give a shit whether you hate them or not. But it looks very impressive. The business model is not based on you whether you like it or not. It's based on the fact that people are tuning in, they're viewing these videos. So I want to talk about this race agenda. I'm gonna tell you, you see what's going on, what's happening, what's being said, and how people are taking these fights way too serious. I was reading the comment section where they're talking about Fury and Wilder. Now they start going back and forth. Some of you may have seen some of these comments, so if you have, then you know what channels I'm talking about. But they're talking about Wilder versus Fury. Okay, let's get this clear. It's two men, mano a mano. That's what this is supposed to be. And I'm starting to see more and more race wars. Fuck you, you British piece of shit. Da 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 da. Fuck you, you American this and this and it's back and forth, back and forth. And I'm saying, wow, look at this. The only thing supposed to be happening is two guys are supposed to be fighting, and all of a sudden, the nationality thing is being brought up for what? I was looking at some photos that they had of Wilder and Fury, looking through this little portfolio thing, boxing portfolio. And I looked at how you see so many pictures with Fury and Wilder embraced. Wilder, Fury wouldn't kiss them on top of the head after their last fight. You see them sitting on the couch together. And I'm looking, and it's just like, now look at how, when everything was going good for the two of them, or seemingly going good for the two of them, it was nothing but praise and high praise on top of that. And then all of a sudden, now it's hatred, it's bitterness. And it's not about, but it's because he said this. No, even regardless to what happened between them, the people, the fans are picking sides and showing racist antics to support either fighter. And people don't see anything wrong with that. Meanwhile, people are blowing up each other's channels trying to subscribe to people that's saying what they want to hear. And what you're not realizing is these people don't care nothing about you. Because if they did, they would even say, listen, if you're racist, I don't even want you on my channel. We're talking about two fighters. But no, they're not going to do that because they're pushing a race agenda. And again, I believe in fighting fire with fire. But when it comes to morals, things like that, no. Because you can still be in the fight, but you're not taking that same route that they're taking. And I'm talking about whoever the racist people are. Now, when somebody starts calling you, starts involving your nationality to use it as a weapon against you to try to insult, most people, that's how they snap back, insulting your nationality. But you're just like them. You're behaving just like them. And the fact that these guys sit up here and they read this, you think they don't read the comments in their own comment section? Of course they do. And you know what? To them, this is beautiful. I got these motherfuckers going at it. They mean they into what I'm talking. Fuck that. All I care about is these views and my Patreon. That's all they care about. So basically, I don't really like to make comments on anybody, other people's channels. If I do, it's more like if I see a comment and I can relate to that, I might say something in regards. But as far as the content creators, I don't really say anything to them. And this particular channel, I didn't say anything. And then somebody said something in one of the comments to somebody else that just made me think. And I said, wow. And then some asshole had put a comment on my channel And I come to realize it's the same person. Now, what this person said was, this is the one that was doing the coon calling, right? And the person made a comment and said, if I was a real nigga, I would understand what real niggas do. And I responded to him and I said, well, see, this is where the disconnect comes because I'm not a real nigga. In fact, I'm no kind of nigga. I'm a real man, something you have never been taught. And I told him plain and simple, if you want to test my gangster, so to speak, let's go to a gym. I'll pay your way. I'll pay for your fee for the day. We put on some 8 ounces or we go bare knuckle. We lock the door. We both sign waivers. And I promise you, I will break you down to every fiber in your body and make you regret that you ever even saw my face before. Now, unless you're willing to do that, shut the fuck up and stop being a bitch that you are, because only a bitch is tough behind the keyboard. Now you think I'm bluffing, try me. However you want to do it. He didn't respond. I left it alone. Somebody else responded and said, you know something, Aries? I've been noticing no matter how positive your messages are, and no matter how much facts you bring up, there's just hateful people. And I'm not saying haters for the slang terminology. This is what he said. He's like, there's just hateful, ignorant people who don't even see the positivity, the good in you, because they're so filled with hate. It's not you that they hate, it's themselves. He said, and I caught that in one of your videos where you said that. He said, and I just want to commend you on being as sharp as you are, because you don't take shit from nobody. He said, but I love what you're doing. Peace and love from the UK. Now, let me tell y'all something. I get so much love from the UK. It's crazy. It's incredible. And it's like, wow, man. And let me say this, right? I don't segregate. I don't discriminate. I don't do that. One thing that kills me, okay? And I want to say this in this video because I want you guys to feel this and I want you to understand this. It's too much to be texting to people. One thing that I get so tired of is even hearing people, joking about certain things is one thing, just no. But for someone to tell people I'm a real nigga, yeah, I'm a real nigga. That's part of the problem with a lot of people. See, one thing that I happened to realize a long time ago is this. People don't need leaders. People need to learn how to lead themselves. Okay? It's the same thing as that old saying. You give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. You teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. It's the same thing. Why do you need someone to lead you? You've been programmed to think that way. No, we don't need black leaders. We don't need white leaders. We need good-hearted, good-minded, down-to-earth people who have positions that's in the public eye to do the right things. That's who we need. We don't need leaders. Okay. This is something, and I've thought about, and I said, it's crazy because let me just say this, okay? And I want to address, this is for everybody, but I want to address this situation because, see, something that I said, I was right to the point with what I said. But, of course, people take things and they want to try to flip it like you're a sellout because you're not ignorant. I want to say this shit. I see a lot of so-called men, and they're just not men. They're little boys, and they don't mature. They don't grow up. And they try to just be so different that they're just weird. And they project negativity. Now, what you guys need to understand, I said I don't like music at all when I hear people talking about selling drugs, using drugs. When I hear people talking about, there was a song, that a rapper made, I forget his damn name, the bald-headed fat dude with all the tattoos, black dude, thick with the long beard. He made a song talking about putting a fucking date rate, a date a date rape drug in a girl's drink. And I'm sitting there going, and y'all like this garbage? Y'all actually like this? Listen to the. I don't give a fuck how the beat knocking and how the dude flowing. Listen to what he's saying. That's part of the problem. People think everything is good for them because it looks or sound good, it appears good in a certain way, and you're not listening to the message. How would you fucking feel if somebody put something in your daughter's drink and took her out and fucked her? Let's just be real, because that's what he's saying. Now, what people fail to realize, okay, because I call that music poison and I mean it. Do you realize that these rich ass fucking rappers, okay, I don't care what genre it is, but I'm addressing this because someone who made a stupid comment, and if you see the guy made no sense. People was laughing at him, okay? These rich motherfuckers, let me tell you what they do. They go in the booth, right? They get in there and they get in gorilla mode. Fuck you bitch ass niggas. Yada yada yada. I ain't the one to be testing. I cocked the Smith and Wesson. You know, take it back to the days of Westerns and all this shit. You know, I ain't a part of the Illuminati. I put holes all in your body. You figure I won't pull this trigger? You straight bucket, nigga. This is the type of shit they do. You know? Talking about pushing packs through the neighborhood. How I keep things leaning. You know, I'm getting niggas high. Nigga, you ready to die? This is all like lyric after all I hear is murder, murder, kill, kill, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Meanwhile, guess what? They don't live in your hood. They somewhere up in the hills, rich. You know where they kids go to school at? Private schools, home schools. So their kids are safe and away from that bullshit, but they're feeding your kids that dumb shit. And you know what y'all are doing? Making these motherfuckers rich and you're too ignorant to understand it. But I see what I see. And because I carry myself in a dignified way, it means something different to you. So basically, y'all, for everybody who's been watching Aries, this is part of the problem with these guys. Instead of me sitting here saying, what's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate, reverse rants, no hate. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah. What's good, niggas? You know what I'm saying? It's your man Aries up in the building doing big things, yo. You know what I'm saying? Hey, stand up, everybody, whole world, stand up. Y'all know what it is. About to get it cracking up this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, look, I got some shit for you niggas. Real shit, my nigga. Yo, like this Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder shit. Yo, my nigga, this shit crazy. These niggas fucking shit up, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this some bullshit. Yo, this nigga Tyson fucking Fury. Listen what this bitch ass nigga just did. This motherfucker just motherfucking like, nigga, he said he got COVID, but nigga taking pictures with, yo, niggas a pussy, my nigga. Yo, real shit, my G, real niggas know. You know what I'm saying? Yo, y'all know how this shit is, yo. Yo, stand up, nigga. Yo, New York, stand up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yo, New Jersey, stand up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got niggas everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yo, now, on the main time, you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't understanding, like, yo, real niggas don't move like, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Because this is exactly what all these other channels are doing. And all they doing is showing ignorance. They're showing that even though they're grown, they have a fucking 5th grade vocabulary. Do you realize people back in the 40s and 50s that was called Negroes and niggas on a regular basis couldn't even fucking go to school, couldn't finish school? If they had sick family members, they had to drop out of school to take care of them. Do you realize that they talk more intelligent than a lot of you dumb motherfuckers do right now? You could sit back and watch a video from the 40s or 50s, and they're talking like, well, we just want to be treated with equal rights and respect. You know, the Negroes haven't done anything to anybody, but it's like the Jim Crow law, they just want to keep this thing going, and we're not harming anybody. They're sicking dogs on us. They're putting the water hoses on us and doing all these things, and what have we done? No, you put the camera on somebody right now, and they're not a real nigga unless they you know shit. You right. If you want to be a nigga, then that's what you are. You can keep that. But I'm a man, a real man, all man. I'm a black man. I'm not anybody's nigga. But this is the type of dumb shit that y'all want to push. This is the agenda and the image that you want to give the world that this is black people. This is how black people carry themselves. This is what we do. All we do is call each other niggas, call our women bitches. You know what I'm saying? Fuck our community up with drugs and just kill each other. That's all we do. And just be disrespectful. And we just do what the fuck we want. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Because it's like that, nigga. I do what I want, nigga. Gang, gang. All this ignorant shit. No, I don't like that shit. That's not who I am, and that's never who I was. And you want to know what's funny? I grew up in the hood knocking motherfuckers out left and right. They knew not to fuck with me. And if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I'm not going to jump on no record and tell the world what I'm going to do. You going to find out when it happens, though. And after I do it, yo, you heard what happened to such and such? Nope. Yo, somebody picked them up and dumped them on his motherfucking head. Shit happens, huh? Nah. And I made a comparison and said, you know, people was talking about TV shows. And they was talking about all this glorifying shit. And we all have a difference of opinion on things. And basically, now I wasn't crazy about the Cosby Show. It was what it was, you know. But you got people on here saying they didn't act like real niggas, yo. And them niggas was bougie as hell. Fuck them bitch niggas. Like, nah. Like, I'm saying, like, what they should have did. Like, come on, man. Ain't nobody selling drugs, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody going to jail. And it's like, wow, this is really what you think of us. I said, now, what you just said. Imagine right now, you got a racist ass cop, stereotypical, look at you, think you a drug dealer, feel like you a fucking bad guy, scumbag, and then you saying it's racial profiling, yo, they did this, they did that. Now just imagine that happening, but listen to what you saying right now. Does it make it right for that cop to do that? No, it doesn't. And even if you a scumbag like he think he is, right? If he ain't doing shit to nobody, he shouldn't fuck with you. But listen at what you saying. So if you did have something happen to you, who's going to feel remorse for you anyway? When you sitting up here, you don't even give a fuck about your own people. And the fact of the matter is, none of these fucking rappers are doing what they say they do. And see, the thing that gets me is, for somebody to go outside, take somebody's life over some bullshit, and then y'all praise them for that. But then somebody who's like, oh, I ain't scared of this motherfucker. Fuck that. I clap back and they go do the same thing to him. Oh, that's fucked up what happened to such and say, yo, R&P my nigga, know what I'm saying? Yo, he was talented. Oh, I see. So we get to pick and choose who can do right and wrong. We get to pick and choose what scumbag gets the green light to keep doing what he's doing. And you feel for him. Why? Because he's from your hood. He's from my city, nigga. And this was my whole fucking beef with all this shit I'm hearing. All I hear from video after video after video after video after video after video after video. My nigga that suck my dick, my nigga, you bitch ass nigga. Fuck you, nigga. Bitch ass niggas. 2 videos later, you talking about, oh, our oppressor is this, our oppressor is that. Yo, the white man don't give a fuck about us. You don't give a fuck about you. You don't give a fuck about us. There's a dude that sat down and actually said, if somebody killed my mama and I knew who did it, I wouldn't snitch. And I'm like, is this fool saying he wouldn't snitch because he want to get the person himself and he feel like it's more satisfaction if he get him versus the cops getting him and he get locked up? Or is he saying, if I say something, then somebody kill him, they gonna think it was me? Or is it because he respect the G code? Is he out there doing the same things? He out there killing people mamas and whatever. And you think, and it's like, when we speak to uplift our people, it's you motherfuckers. It ain't British people. It's not white people. It's not Puerto Rican people. It's you motherfuckers. The ones who, you niggas. The ones who out here, I'm a real nigga. I'm real nigga. It's funny how all you city boys growing up in New York and New Jersey, all of a sudden, you know, Philly, all that, y'all sound like motherfuckers from the South all of a sudden. All of a sudden, y'all got country ass accents. I guess that's the flavor now, right? It's you motherfuckers. Quick to shoot down black people because, like I said, they carry themselves in a dignified way. And instead of you realizing, dude is just on some positive shit, that's all. Nah. I'm real nigga. Stand up. Yo, I'm in the building. You dumb motherfucker. You sitting outside in the park. How the fuck you in the building? Well, it's just a saying, man. Yeah, it's a dumbass saying. And I'm sitting here saying to myself, if Deontay Wilder, Malik Scott see these same type of comments, if Tyson Fury, they all see these same type of comments, do they feel it's a responsibility to say, listen, me and this man got beef with each other. This ain't about British versus Americans. This ain't about black versus white. This ain't none of that. This is two guys that now have bad blood. We gonna handle this shit in the ring. I don't want to see y'all coming on this channel, on people channels, on these platforms, making threats to people, out here being racist. But no, if you making racist comments yourself, then you sound stupid because you're doing the same thing. And my thing is, when a fighter doesn't have a problem going on your platform to give you their story or their version of a story or whatever, it's funny how they don't take that same energy to want to say something positive and uplift people. Because let's just be real, all it is one man versus another. But because, and see, pay attention to what I'm saying and understand. And for people who watch the video and then lose their train of thought because they're ignorant, rewind and remember why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because you got idiots that go, oh, you attacking your own black people. No, you dumb, stupid bastards. The ones who they're trying to verbally attack is the guys like myself that won't come on here with all that, you nigga, this, that bullshit. Grown ass fucking men sound like a fucking fifth grader. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you doing big G. What the fuck is not saying? Not saying? Not saying, nigga? We kings, nigga. Nigga, we kings. Ain't no A in that word, you dumb fuck. We kings, nigga. Now I'm saying we kings. And you think that shit sound cool. You motherfuckers, here's the funny thing. You look at my channel and look at all my videos. I'm not going on you motherfuckers' channels saying nothing on your channels. I don't go on nobody's channel and go at the content creator because of what he creates. Like I said, I see a lot of shit. I don't spend time on these people's channels just to do it. Certain topics come up because it comes up in my feed. I'm not subscribed to any of these guys. And like I said, I don't feel like I have the right to go on their channel. Now I could say, oh, well, they put it out for everybody to see it, so I could say whatever. But as a man, what I'm saying, I have no reason. I say what I want on my platform. Okay? Now, I'm not scared to say shit to nobody. I'll tell you to your face. I ain't with all this arguing and nonsense, okay? What I'm saying is, if you gonna go on somebody's channel, nobody's making you do it, right? So y'all know how I feel about that. But what I'm saying is you guys love. Like, I'm not going on there attacking what they're doing on their channel. When I attack something, I attack the truth, the logic, and the reason of what they're saying. And see, the problem is, you shut that shit down and they realize they don't have a fucking leg to stand on for real. So they get offended. And it's not, and the thing is, it's their minions who try to come on your channel. Oh man, you saying this and this and this and this. You talking about, here's the funny thing. These same people that want to say coon and sell out about strong, prominent black people, what they do is they overlook that all they have on their channels is murder, murder, kill, kill, fuck niggas, suck my dick, bitch. This is all they put on their channels. Yet you care so much about your black people. No, you have an agenda and you riding one man's nuts because he's black and because you think that's what you're supposed to do because you're following channels. See, respect earns respect. And anybody walk around and tell, I'm real nigga. See, I tell people this. If you carry yourself on a garbage can lid, and that's how you present yourself to people, All people really need to do is turn the can over and can you, because that's what you're saying. I'm trash. You don't have a problem with putting this negativity out. You don't have a problem listening to your brothers and sisters go to war with each other, as well as somebody from another country. You don't even care. Everybody want to pick a side. In fact, you get people together. I watched a video the other day, and it was so weird because you got two black people supposed to be positive, and they have similar agendas but different ways of getting their point out. They had a clash on YouTube, and that's what their fan base got to see, or their following got to see. Nothing was resolved. So if you're positive and he's positive, why the negative outcome? Now, I understood what happened, and I understood who I felt was in the right, which I'm not going to get into. But the point of what I'm saying is the way they aired the dirty laundry out, a lot of people are not going to see the point. They're just going to choose sides. He's a bitch ass nigga and he's a bitch ass nigga. This is it. So for everybody that's been watching Aries get respect for completely different reasons. And nobody watching me, okay, that's been with me, want to hear me. First off, I wouldn't do it anyway. I don't go that route. I'm a grown ass man. I'm not walking around here sounding like a fucking fifth grader. But nobody wants to hear Aries doing that. And you got a lot of people who don't understand. Outside of their little bubble is actual life. These people are all dead inside, man. They don't get it. And this is the type of poison that keep being, like you getting poisoned blood transfusion, and now you're poisoning him, you're poisoning her, you're poisoning them, and they don't get it. All of this nigga talk. I'm a real nigga. Real niggas. And it's like, do you guys understand how stupid you sound? Do you really not understand how ignorant you sound? You motherfucker sitting there with the receding hairline, spraying your fucking hair to keep it black. Motherfucker, your hair was all white the other day. Your beard was all white. Now all of a sudden, all this shit is jet black. All this shit is jet black. You can't hide the wrinkles in your fucking face. Who are you trying to prove something to? See, these fake ass men are always worried about what another man is doing. Real men ain't walking around here worrying about what the fuck another man is doing, what another man is wearing. Worrying about your hair, worrying about just worrying about personal things. No real man worried about that. You dudes right now, if you was around the real soldiers I know, you get beat the fuck up halfway through a sentence just for the way y'all carry yourselves. Enough people I done seen get they shit rocked. Oh, you motherfucker, man, but you worried about it. But no, pop, get your bitch. It wouldn't go down that way. This is a whole different time, and you guys are a part of some bullshit. And for somebody to mind their business, like I give you boxing news. Look at all these channels that sit here and talk about these fighters' personal business. You never hear Aries do that. You hear Aries speak about what's happening. You don't hear Aries jumping on here. Oh, this motherfucker, this, and he did, no, and he did this and he did that, and then she said this, and that's not what I do. I give boxing news. But if I'm speaking on what you're saying, and what you're saying just not adding up, and you exposing yourself to be a goddamn liar, well, it is what it is. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't say it. But what point are you proving? By sitting here, take Aries out the picture. You're just negative on your own. Just like I said a couple of videos ago. Y'all walking around here talking all this racist, white privilege, yada yada. But I don't see none of y'all going on actual racist people channels. Do you guys know that the KKK actually has a channel? Do y'all know that? On major platforms, do y'all go on their channels and fucking call them racist pieces of shit? No, you don't. No. You know why? You're too busy waiting to see what black man you could assassinate verbally and through your little keyboard. But then try to flip it on us and say that's what we doing because we point out the truth in things. Just like if I'm talking about something Tyson Fury's doing, I'm not saying that to make you happy, motherfucker, because you don't like Tyson Fury. No, I'm speaking about the news. But you know what's crazy is when I was saying things about Tyson Fury way back when he fought Wilder, it wasn't about skin color, none of that. It was just about things he was doing. You want to know what y'all was doing? Nah, Fury good. Fury. But now all of a sudden, because one person decides he ain't shit, now all y'all retracting, know it. Now he ain't shit. But the coon is the one telling the truth. The real nigga is the one lying and making up shit. You know, I just wanted to get this out because the main message, well, I'm sure y'all get it, but the main message in this whole thing is, okay, these fighters tell you shit like, oh, I don't even run my Instagram or my YouTube, or somebody run it for me. That shows you how much they give a fuck about your opinion or about how you feel about them, your support for them, put it like that. And not only that, you think people don't tell them, even the person running their channels for them, you think they don't tell them and show them, hey, look at this comment. Of course they do. But that's just the thing. Y'all too stupid to realize. All these athletes care about is getting rich. Fuck their legacy. I don't care how many championship fights they have or what. They don't care about you. They care about your money. If you wasn't fucking supporting their careers, they wouldn't be rich. They don't even take the time to address you guys when they pull out of a fucking fight. Okay? Sitting up making excuses for yourself and playing a victim, that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. Now, real ones know. Not real niggas, real men, real women, real stand-up men, real stand-up women. They know. So y'all can take all that real nigga shit and shove it right up your stinking funky asses and keep it moving, because I'm not with that. I'm a grown-ass man, and none of my friends, nobody around me coming to me talking about, yo, nigga. Nah, we don't do it like that. And I tell people that all the time. Until you change the way you see yourself, people are going to treat you just like what the fuck you are. So when you walk around here talking about I'm a real nigga, just remember, you ain't nothing but a fool, boy. That's all you are, is a bunch of fools running around here incriminating yourselves and making yourselves look stupid. But you're too dumb to realize if you don't carry yourself in a dignified way, even when you do, a racist person gonna be racist regardless. A hateful person gonna be hateful regardless. But you ain't got no room to even talk. Especially when you sitting up here crying about your hood, but yet you fucking supporting people putting poison in y'all. But you give a fuck about your hood because you biased towards a particular fighter. That make you pro-black.